Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody feeling? New year, first day. How's it going, guys? Have you messed up your New Year's resolutions already? What do we got here on JASMY on the 4 hour? JASMY is trying to break out of the of this falling wedge pattern here. Check it out, guys. 3 cents, 336 right now. We're on the outside, guys. We are on the outside. Now, what matters is, can we close this candle outside of here? Let's go over. So on the 4 hour, we're outside of 4 hour, we're outside of here. On the daily, we're still inside. But if we can start closing candles outside of here on the 4 hour, well, then we could start seeing it, on the daily, we'll start to see that breakout confirmation, right? So be interesting to see what happens. Will be interesting to see what happens, but we're going to stay on top of it, obviously. So, all right, how's everybody doing out there today? Let's just give me a second here. Hope everybody's not hungover. Honestly, guys, I was probably asleep by 11 o'clock last night, but I was like heavily medicated though. I was heavily medicated because I have a broken arm. My right arm's broken, and I have ligament damage in my arm as well. So that's why I was passed out. That's why I didn't do any live streams yesterday either. So, but I do have some interesting things to show you guys today. As always, guys, please make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It costs you nothing. Bring some good karma into your life by helping a channel grow, and it doesn't cost you anything. David, what's up, buddy? Times money 2025 will bring us closer to our goal. Stay strong and DCA every day. I agree. Aaron, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Dominic, first in the house. You were third, brother. You were third. Took my want to buy fireworks money and bought another 135 in XCN. Nice. Hey, man, listen. You get your fireworks when Onyx Coin blasts off, right? You just delayed your fireworks. That's all that is. XCN and JASMY tanking soon. I'm really upset for those that are thinking otherwise and selling or have already sold. I hear so much BTC talk even at my work buddies saying 108 top. That is, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, hey, they're the ones that are going to miss out, man, right? William, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year. Nothing but the North talk. What's going on, buddy? Good afternoon. What's the zip price prediction for 2025? I actually have a JASMY price prediction for 2025 video coming out this afternoon, brother. So make sure you watch it, man. Make sure you watch it. Alex, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year, everyone. Let's make some millionaires this year. Yes, this is the year, guys. This is the year. Absolutely. Oh, and guys, I've been getting asked for some reason, when you click on the link to go over to join the Patreon, it says like $2,000 a month or something. I don't know why it says that. It's not $2,000. It's only like $15 or something like that. I did contact Patreon and ask them about it. They said it's a glitch. They said that they will fix it. I put in a work order for it. So if you're joining the Patreon, guys, it's not $2,000 a month. It's only $15 or something like that. It's like $16 or something. So just so you know, okay? It's not going to charge you $2,000. Sorry. Hey, Rob, do you think JASMY will be removed from the monitoring zone in this January? I have strong confidence that it will, but I could also see it not happening, right? So for me, it's a coin flip. It's a 50-50 coin flip at this point. Stay focused, stay strong, and let's prosper. Yes. Will XCN reach 50 cents this bull run? No, I don't think so. No, XCN won't reach 50 cents. Matari, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Jasmy to the moon. I feel like it's been a minute, brother. Jasmy to the moon, absolutely. Brian's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Paul, Happy New Year, buddy. David, time is money. 2025 is going to be great. Yep, green tea's in the house. Latino Hustler, Robin Chat, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Alex, what's going on, man? Jasmy gang. Rolling one with the perfect video right now. Great way to start off. Nice. Yeah, good way to start the year. Good way to start the day. Absolutely, guys. Sun is hot in the house. What's up, buddy? Jetpack, what's up, buddy? The future's now. Happy New Year to all. Big Kev, who works hard on crypto? The Rob Father. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. Ali, XCN, bro. XCN to the moon, man. Rob, low-key trying to rob us. Yeah. Pablo, I think we will stay in the innovation zone. Well, who knows, right? I mean, like I said, I think it's about a 50-50 right now. It's a toss-up. I could see it happening, though. XCN minimum 50 cents this bull run. Hey, that would be nice, man. But I wish I could confirm that, but I definitely can't, right? AZ Marine, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year, man. On vacation, but still tuning in. My man, I love the loyalty, brother. Big Kev says, Happy New Year, crypto fam. The year of gains. Yes, the year of gains indeed, guys. So I have some interesting things I want to show you guys. Now, a lot of feedback I've been getting on the channel is that you guys really enjoy when I go back and I look at things that happened in previous cycles and compare them to what's happening now. So I have another example of that for you guys. We said volume, so Binance will have more incentive to relist. Holy smokes, nothing but the North Talk. My brother, man, thank you so much, man. One more thing, Rob. Thank you for being honest and not pushing any delusional price about Jasmy coin like other BS influencers. Hey, man, I will always be real with you, my friend, and thank you so much, man, for your absolutely jaw-dropping support throughout the whole year, man. Throughout the whole year, you have definitely been a phenomenal supporter of the channel and of me personally, man. So I cannot express my appreciation enough for doing that, man. Absolutely. Thank you so much, brother. Yes, and I'll always, like, I'm never going to be that moon boy. You know what I'm saying? I'll never be that moon boy that's like, oh, hey, guess what? It's going to $17 because, because I want clicks. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. What else do we have? We need volume on Binance. Yes. Well, here's the thing, though, man. To be honest with you, I don't think that the fact that we're in the monitoring zone, I don't think that weighs on people in terms of whether they're going to buy Jasmy or not. I don't feel like if I was going over there to find a new AI or DPIN or RWA project, and I have a look over at Jasmy, I probably wouldn't even notice the monitoring zone tag, to be honest with you. But I don't think that would play a factor in my decision, right? So I think that I think it'll be good, but there probably are people who do feel that way. But I don't think that's probably not the majority, though, right? I'm thinking minimum, maximum. I'm thinking 10 cents for all-time high or all-time high. Listen, I could see XCN reaching all-time high, and I've given my reason for that, right? All-time high is about, what is it? It's about 18 cents, right? So listen. Most of the supplies in circulation, and they did not dilute the amount in circulation through the bear market. They didn't dump a whole bunch into circulation, right? The tokenomics, they've done very, very minimal on that. So the tokenomics have been good, no dilution. They've not done nothing but progress to the upside in terms of production. Their DAO is up and running. Their DeFi staking is up and running. So yeah, I don't see a world where an all-time high is not really doable. We're only talking about a $3 or $4 billion market cap, guys. That's all we're talking here. We're not talking 50 billion or anything like that, or anything crazy. Just a $3 or $4 billion market cap gets us pretty close to all-time highs, right? So it's entirely doable for XCN to do that, in my opinion. XCN to 20 cents, around, like the all-time high is 18 cents, like I said. So I could see it reaching somewhere around there, possibly going into price discovery mode. Doug, what's up, buddy? Excited about 2025. No kidding, brother. No kidding. JASMY about to break out. Yeah, look at that. We're testing it right now on the daily. We're testing it. Hey, Rob, Happy New Year, bro, from London. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. 10 cents is what you're looking at for XCN. Very nice, very nice. Bruno, what's up, man? 2025, the year we've been waiting for. Yes, guys, exactly. We have been waiting. We have been diligent. We have been patient. Is today the start of altcoin season? Well, guys, I have some things I want to show you from previous cycles, right? And what I will say is that in 2020, as I've gone over multiple times, January 3rd was an extremely relevant level. I've showed you guys a date, sorry. I showed you guys before how Bitcoin's price started going parabolic again on January 3rd of 2020. Bitcoin dominance started crashing on January 3rd, 2020. The total 2 market cap, which is everything except for Bitcoin, that market cap, so of the altcoins, started going parabolic on January 3rd. I used Ethereum and Cardano as examples, and their prices started going parabolic January 3rd, right? Notice the correlation here. Now, understand that it's obviously not going to be the exact same day of January 3rd. That would be crazy if it was, but it won't be the exact day. But give or take a couple of weeks, give or take 2 to 3 weeks, we are very close to things going parabolic if you think about that. Now, I want to show you something here, guys, okay? If we go back to, so April 19th was the last year's, April 19th, was last year's Bitcoin halving 2023. As you can see, I've graphed it here on the chart, right? That was 1,542 days ago. Wait, yeah, from today. Bars, sorry, on the 4 hour. Sorry, that's the 4 hour. Let me jump over to the daily. Let's redo this here on the daily time frame. That was the hourly, or the 4 hour. I mean, 1,500 bars. I was like, wait a minute, that's too many bars. Okay, so where was the Bitcoin halving? Was April 19, December, January, February, March, April, April 19th. Okay. Wait. Let's put a line here so we can remember it. March, April 19th. Okay. April 19th. Let's put this here so we don't lose it. So, April 19th to today, April 19th to the peak is what we should be looking at, right? To the peak of the bull run for Ethereum. Now, listen, it spiked here in May. All right. It went up. Yeah, it spiked in May. That's 390 days. Okay. From the halving, 390 days. So let's look at that first. Okay. 390 days till the spike in the spring. Okay. Now let's go fast forward to today. Where are we? Now, that was the halving then. Okay, so 2024 or 2023. The halving was May 11th. Okay, so May 11th. Okay, there we go. Now we go back to the Ethereum. So from the last, what I'm trying to show you guys here is from the last cycle. Okay, Ethereum from the Bitcoin halving to its first peak in the spring, which is what we're looking for right now. Our first peak, right, which was May 10th. Okay, we had 386 days. Okay, 386 days. So where are we here? Now we are the 9th. Looking for the 11th. There we go. So right now we're only at 236 days, right? 236 days versus 386 days. So what was that, like 120 days, something like that, or 160 days or something like that, right? Until we should be peaking, right? If we are comparing to the previous cycle, right? So if we go to 386 days, if we mirror what happened last time from today, would be 386 days right there. So that would bring us to that can't be right. January 22nd, 368. That's not right. I'm on the daily time frame. It's telling me 368 bars. January. That's not right. That will bring us to from today. Wow, that's messed up. I've completely lost it, guys. I don't know why that would go to January. I'm on the daily time frame. Oh, that's why I was only supposed to go for 150 days. Sorry. 150-ish days. Sorry. So that brings us to around June, around the beginning of June. Because the halving was a different date, obviously, this year than it was, or sorry, well, last year now in 2024 versus 2020, right? Because the Bitcoin halving in 2020 was April 19th, and May 11th. Sorry, it was April 19th this time around, right? So it was a month sooner in 2024. So we should, I mean, if things mirror, we could see a spike sometime between, like, we should see it start to run up and be finished in about, if it mirrors, about 150 days from now. And now that's not the finish. That's not the finish. Like I said, guys, that is just till the spring peak. Okay? See? That's just till the spring peak here from the halving. If we go, this is the peak over here, though it's not too much higher, but that's the peak right there. And that is in November. But as always, guys, I warn you guys constantly that right around here, as you can see, in May, sell in May, walk away. Look at that crash, guys. Look at the crash in May. Right? I warn about this. Now, some people are going to hold, and that's fine. They're going to hold through until November. I'm personally going to be taking profits off the table. We have it's like a 50.84% correction in May. That can be kind of ouchy, right? So Bruno, what's up, buddy? What's up, 2025? The year we've been waiting for. Yes, my brother. Happy New Year, Rob. Durple, what's up, buddy? Sending good vibes for a great 2025 and all the reach your goals. Nice. Measure from the halving. I can do that. So yeah, if we go from the halving to the peak here, right? Let's go right here. There. To the peak of the last bull run, it was 571 days. 571 days. That was in 2020. So where would that put us today if we mirror that? That would put us right there. October 14th. From halving to halving, or halving to peak. And this is for Ethereum and the altcoins, right? So yeah. So that would bring us, if you're wondering, that is when Ethereum and the altcoins peaked. That is the time frame from the Bitcoin halving all the way till the peak of the altcoin season, right? And that's why I tell you guys, I will likely be leaving the market if we're going to peak in October, November, probably sometime around the beginning of September, just like I've always told you guys, I'll be leaving the market. I'm leaving while, and I know there's people that are like, well, why would you leave that early? Well, listen, because you have to be able to identify where liquidity is in the market. You have to be able to identify where FOMO is, because you want to sell when FOMO is still in the market. If you're going to hold on and try to join some sort of rat race with everybody else, trying to beat everybody else out to the finish line, guys, listen, your sell orders are likely not going to fill, okay? And you're going to end up holding onto your bags or selling much lower than you would have, right? So if you sell, like for me, again, I'm selling in September. The reason for that is everyone's still going to be buying, which means my sell orders are going to fill very quickly, right? And I have people I talk to and they say, well, why don't I just sell my Jasmy at $1 and just say, screw it? I've said this 100 times. For every seller, there has to be a buyer. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that they're selling their tokens to the exchange. You're not. The exchange is just an intermediary behind the scenes connecting you with a buyer. So if you're trying to sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million Jasmy tokens at $1, why don't you answer this question for me? Who's buying Jasmy? Who's buying those tokens at $1? Nobody. Nobody's buying them at $1. Everyone's trying to sell them at $1, right? So that's why your sell order's not going to fill. And if you don't know how to identify where FOMO is in the market, where liquidity is for the opportune time for you to be exiting with your profits, you're going to get screwed over. You're either going to sell too low or you're going to hold on too long. I have friends, okay, that run YouTube channels who have been in crypto for a long time, who still got stuck holding altcoins through the entire last bear market from the 2021 cycle because they didn't sell in time, right? So if you're new to crypto and you think you've got it all figured out, you don't, right? And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this to tell you, join a community. I don't even care if it's mine. You don't have to join our community. Join a community that's going to help you learn where to be exiting the market, right? You can join ours. We have a Patreon. We have hundreds of people over there, and we help people exit the market. We help them know where they should be putting their sell orders, how they can roll profits from one project into another, how to identify doing that as well. So get over to the Patreon for that stuff, guys. And listen, if you don't want to join my Patreon, mine's only $15. You can go join someone else's for $100. If they make you feel more confident, go ahead and do that. I don't care. As long as you're getting help from someone, right? Get help. Do not try to do this by yourself. Jetpack, XEN, and Swift will do phenomenal. They both have great tokenomics, use case, strong community, and a lot of things happening behind the scenes around those two projects. Yes, I've been watching what you're doing, Jetpack. I've been watching your research, man. You're absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. Yes, I can, Derpel. The altcoin requests tab is at the top. Unless you are on the Patreon or a member of YouTube. That's where people put their altcoin requests. Rob, I'm selling much earlier than everyone else because I'm happier with my cash amount than the rest percentage of. Yes, exactly. Exactly, right? Have realistic expectations. Get your profits out of the market. And then you have a crap load of money to reinvest in the bottom of the next bear market. And that's where you're going to make your millions, right? Isaac, happy New Year, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Shook 100. XCN, I'm out at 4 cents, probably all out. Nice. Digital, my guy. And JASMY, I'm fully out at 30 cents, 35 cents, probably. Good. See, there you go. See, nice, realistic, tethered to reality targets, man. Can JASMY go to 10 cents? Of course it can. 100% it can. Can you send your 15? Yeah, I'll put the link here. I'll put the link in the chat right now for you for the Patreon. It's right there, brother. I just put it into the chat. Okay, so let's look at some other things here. Let's look at what's Bitcoin doing. My painkillers are starting to wear off a little bit. All right, so Bitcoin just ping-ponging, guys. Unless this is kind of like, I don't want to call it a dead cat bounce, but I mean, until we start closing candles, firstly above 98,600 or 95,000, sorry, then 98,600. This means nothing. 2 green daily candles in a row. I still think we're coming lower, guys. I think we're coming down between 85 and 88 into this pocket. I remain confident in that call. Well, if things change, we'll reassess every day. But I haven't seen anything yet that has told me otherwise, that we're not going to come down inside of here. We need a trend change. We need to break to the upside and start closing candles up over 98,600. How do you know? Because I've been around for years, my friend, because I know the project like the back of my hand, and because I do my research, right? So, but here's what you're asking me, say, you're asking me if it can, and then you're asking me if I know, right? So it's two different things. Can it? Yes, of course it can, right? There's also a difference between where a project's potential price can go and where I think it's going to go. Those are two different things. We're talking about the potential of a project versus my price prediction, right? If you want my price prediction on JASMY, I have a 2025 JASMY price prediction video coming out later this afternoon. You can check out. X marks the spot. Happy New Year, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's go have a look across the bubbles. Let's look at the crypto bubbles, guys. Let's see what's going on. Algo's having a nice little afternoon. So, yeah, market's looking kind of healthy right now, which sucks because I was really looking to do some DCAing today if the market was down, but it's not really. So I will hold off DCAing for now. Look at XLM, 27.4% to the upside. LCX, 19.8%. Nice little recovery bounce. XRP up 10.3%. Very nice. Nice recovery across the board, guys. Absolutely crazy. Love to see it. Make people feel a little bit better. It's surprising to me because all the TradFi markets are closed today, right? So that's a little bit crazy, but I'll take it. I will take it. Let's get into a couple of videos and stuff, guys. MetaPlanet CEO out at Michael Saylor's New Year's Eve Bitcoin party. Check it out.
Slowly but surely seeing Bitcoin becoming a topic of discussion at the highest levels of government. Corporations around the world beginning to adopt it as a Bitcoin standard. In April, for us, that's when we decided that we wanted to adopt Bitcoin, and now all we want to do is accumulate more Bitcoin over time for our shareholders. And so 2024 will go down as the year where it all began.
The year where it all began, and also sort of like Donald Trump following your footsteps, because now he's saying he's going to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Do you think that's actually going to happen?
Absolutely. You know, being a non-American, perhaps I can say this definitively. I do think that the Bitcoin community in the U.S. helped elect the president, and so hopefully President Trump will do what he has said that he will, which is to make Bitcoin a strategic reserve, and then countries around the world will follow. Japan is one of those countries where they do look to the U.S. as sort of their big brother and follow in their footsteps. And so I think if President Trump does adopt it as a strategic reserve, then Japan and many other countries in Asia will do the same.
In a way, it's sort of like we're going to see the game theory play out in full circle. We're going to see, like, what countries would you say will follow the United States footprints?
Good question.
You said Japan?
Yeah, I think Japan. I think a lot of the countries in Asia. I think a lot of the third world countries in particular that see, perhaps adopting Bitcoin will be a way to shore up their own currencies. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, coming out of the Dubai Abu Dhabi conference, we got to hear from a lot of the governments in the region, and I think it's definitely something that is a topic, and they are secretly buying kind of behind the scenes, and hopefully they will announce quite soon. I think a lot of them are being deferent to the U.S. So after President Trump announces the strategic reserve, I think a lot of other countries will say, actually, we own Bitcoin as well.
They're secretly buying. These countries are buying right now, and they will announce. They will announce. You're right, brother. What do you think about Velo? I like Velo. I'm bullish on Velo. I don't hold any Velo, but I am bullish on it. Sun is hot. I'm out of Swift at around 30 to 50 cents. Nice. Good target. Good target, man. All the tax harvesting folks are coming back in the market and buying, hoping for green days ahead. Yes, you're absolutely right. There has been some tax harvesting as well, guys. People at just before the end of the year selling off some things at a loss, to claim it on their taxes. And now we're starting to see that money start to come back into the space. I'm Rob live pump on Bitcoin right now. Hell yeah. The crypto live stream pump effect is in full effect, man. IRS recently issued Jasmine XCN following right now. Crypto future live pump just passed its daily. Let's go BTC. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. According to the IRS, you don't have to be locked into FIFO, meaning sell the first crypto you had the longest. Interesting. I'm curious to see how things start playing out in Canada after, because we have our elections coming up this year. So hopefully we can pull off what you guys did down in the States and get somebody competent in office here, right? That's the dream, guys. That's the dream. All right, what else we got? Bitwise CEO says Bitcoin is going to $850,000. What the hell?
Understood. Ryan, your thoughts, because we don't have much time. I mean, how are people going to get into crypto and make it exciting for 2025? What should they be buying and doing?
There's so much to do in crypto. It's such an expansive space. It's super innovative, as Matt mentioned. But I do think that this new trend of more evolved products entering the market will usher in new capital. At Bitwise, we recently launched Trendwise strategies, which are momentum-based funds that buy and sell Bitcoin and Ethereum futures based on where the trends in the market are heading. And then when trends turn bearish, they buy treasuries. And so I think those kind of more mature products are coming to market and have been brought to market recently. And I think that's going to bring a lot of new investors in. This is the type of maturation that happens in other asset classes as they grow. And we're just seeing that same thing play out with Bitcoin, with crypto, which is a growing asset class that we're super excited for. So excited for new product launches, really excited for Coinbase, which is the largest crypto exchange in the US. We expect Coinbase's stock to double next year and for it to overtake Schwab as the largest brokerage in the world, with its price trading above $700. And that's a really exciting one. We're really excited about Coinbase as a company. For as far as price predictions go from Bitwise, we really expect the price of Bitcoin to double next year to 100K. We expect eventually, it says here on the screen, in 2029, that Bitcoin will overtake the $18 trillion gold market and trade above 1 million per Bitcoin. Now, that's not a 2025 prediction, but we expect that to happen in 2029. And if Donald Trump and the US government or other major governments around the world start buying Bitcoin, which is seeming more and more possible every day, we think we'll hit 1 million much, much sooner.
Right. Great to see you both. Matt Kaufman, head of ETFs at Calamos Investments, and Ryan Rasmussen, head of research at Bitwise.
That's why I continue to stack sats, guys, all the time. I constantly buy Bitcoin. Constantly. I roll my profits into Bitcoin. Bitcoin News says $793 million worth of Bitcoin was just transferred from MicroStrategy linked Coinbase Prime custody addresses to an unknown wallet, according to Arkham Intelligence. So is MicroStrategy starting to custody their own Bitcoin? How about Trump saying Canada becomes a 51st state? It's funny you say that because there's been a lot of polling down up here in Canada ever since then. And more than 50% of Canadians want to hear more about it. Here's the thing, though. That will never happen, unfortunately, because Trudeau can't unilaterally make that sort of a decision. They'd have to have some sort of a referendum here in Canada where the citizens would have to vote, right? So at best, what would happen in that case is probably you'd get a couple of the provinces. Maybe half the provinces would vote to become Americans, but all of Canada definitely wouldn't. You'd probably have half the country. We'll just cram them further up north in like the Northwest Territories or something, right? They can sleep in igloos. But what I would say to that is that from my understanding, what they're negotiating right now, or what is on the table, is a sort of an economic merge of the countries. For example, getting rid of the Canadian dollar, which would strengthen both economies, because if they got rid of the Canadian dollar and we ran on the American dollar, well, that would increase the value of the American dollar on a global scale because it would be spread out across more citizens using it, right? There'd be less revenue. Because Canadian revenue would be gone, right? Canadian dollars would be gone. So we would be spreading that American dollar out across, more people using it, right? So I think that would increase. That would make the American dollar a little bit more scarce than it is right now. Not by a dramatic amount, but it would make it a little more scarce. It would be great for both economies, in my opinion, if that was to happen. But also, along with that, is discussion about a universal passport for American and Canadian citizens, so that we can actually, like Canadians can move to the States, Americans can move to Canada without having to jump through all the hoops of getting citizenships and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be absolutely fascinating as well. So there are talks, and the strategy behind these talks is to get a handle on the border crisis, on all border crises, right? Crises. So yeah, so very interesting stuff, though. I am paying attention to it. Jason, my coin tracker settings are set to HIFO. James, what's up, buddy? What's up, brother? Happy New Year to you and your family. Hope the arm's getting better soon. Them curls for the girls. Yeah, I got to get those curls for the girls. Absolutely, man. I love the new shirt, brother. I love the new shirt. The quote from that video we played the day before yesterday. Exactly. Are you patient enough to secure your future? I dig it, brother. I dig it. Great info, and I hope both economies prosper. Yes, absolutely, man. I am looking at, like, we're looking at moving down to the States right now, as you guys are well aware. So no matter what happens, we're probably moving down there. MicroStrategy will eventually own more BTC than, yeah. I think do they not already? I'm not too sure. I thought they passed them. I could be wrong, but I thought MicroStrategy passed them already. I thought somebody passed them. Let's see over here. Happy New Year, Jasmy family. Balaclava man in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What else do we have going on out there? Bitcoin miner Hive Digital Technologies is moving its headquarters from Vancouver, Canada to Texas. So one of the largest miners, Bitcoin mining companies, is moving from Canada down to the States because of Trump. So we lost that here in Canada. Makes me want to cry myself to sleep tonight on my huge pillow. Hong Kong listed company Yuxing buyers of 78.2 Bitcoin for $6.3 million. So more companies buying up Bitcoin for their strategic reserves, put it on their balance sheets. $50 million minted in USDC stablecoin today as well. More money pouring into the market. If we look back on 2024, guys, the crypto market added $1.58 trillion in 2024, the largest inflow so far. And it's just the beginning, you guys. It's just the beginning. What else do we have? Just a little reminder, guys, FTX is paying back their retail creditors in stablecoin. So we will see a good chunk of that $16 billion starting January 3rd. It starts getting paid back. A good chunk of that is going to start pouring back into the crypto market as well. So that's very, very bullish also. Let's go have a look over at the... Look at this, guys. People just don't learn. I covered this a little bit this morning, but look what's happening. Like, look, if you don't know what this is, again, it's the liquidity map for Bitcoin, right? Longs and shorts. Look at all these longs that are starting to form, guys. Look at this. Look at all the 100x leverage that's being used, right? All these longs. You know what this tells me, seeing this built up here? That tells me Bitcoin's price is about to take a tumble because we're going to see a long squeeze and we're going to see all of these people get liquidated, right? Now, maybe we might push upwards first. We could go as high as around 95.6. If they really wanted to stretch it, they could come over here to 96.295 and liquidate all these shorts and then come back and liquidate all of these longs, right? People mess with leverage, man. People mess with leverage. Come to Texas, Rob. Great place to live and crypto friendly, of course. Yeah, you know what? Texas is on my list, but I think my wife doesn't like super hot places, and she used to live in Texas, and she said that it's too hot. So we're looking right now. I think we're looking at Colorado. Jetpack. They also added crypto investments into the immigration rules for gaining citizenship through a program. Nice. I need more information on that, my friend. I need more information. What else do we got? Little reminder as well here, guys. Check this out. 19 days left until Gary Gensler steps down as chair of the SEC. President-elect Donald Trump has nominated Paul Atkins, a pro-crypto candidate. Can you imagine the breath of fresh air of seeing Gary Gensler walk out the doors of the SEC and a pro-crypto candidate walking in? Man, it's absolutely bullish. Absolutely bullish. Now, here's another reason why I think we have another leg down, guys. The fear and greed index, still at a 66. People are still greedy, right? They have not been shaken out. A lot of people have diamond hands right now, right? Now, I don't know. Maybe maybe all the sellers are gone and we're bullish, right? People are just bullish and they're not falling for the manipulation in the market. But usually we want the fear and greed to be down in fear before we see the market turn around. So that's another reason we might see another leg down, just, you know, more capitulation to convince people to sell, to convince them that, you know, that the bull run is over and stuff like that. Shake them out, right? Shake them out. That's what they're trying to do. Let's have a look at Ethereum's previous bull runs here, guys. Ethereum's monthly returns. If we go back in time, the bull run of 2017, in January, Ethereum ended at 31.92% to the upside. Fast forward to 2020, 2018 is what we want. Yeah, because that's where we are now. So, wait, no, we're 2017. Okay, so yeah, 2021. Ethereum ended January up 78.51%. Okay, that's a big jump for such a high market cap project, guys. Okay, so here we are. Fast forward to here. Are we going to finish? Right now we're at 0.14% to the upside. So are we going to have a green January? And the reason we're looking at Ethereum is because it's a pretty solid representative of the altcoin market, right? So I'm in a lot of pain right now. My arm is messed up. It's hard with a broken arm trying to navigate a mouse. It's hard. So, all right, what else do we have? All right, so yeah, that's basically. Let's go back and look at Bitcoin's chart here. Boom. So yeah, we'll stay on top of it, guys. We're gonna monitor it. Jasmy, look at Jasmy's trying to break out right now. Look at this. Trying to break out, baby. Trying to break out. We need to break out and then a close outside of here and then the retest to head to the upside. So that's what we're watching. Rodney, happy new year, man. Hoping everyone in the community will have a wonderful crypto year. Oh, we're going to. We are going to, my friend. Absolutely. All right, guys. So listen, that's the stream. Now, again, guys, I talked about at the beginning. If you're going over to the Patreon, guys, there's a glitch on there right now that says it's like $2,000 a month. It's not. I already contacted Patreon. It's only $15. They don't charge you $2,000. They put in a work order to fix it. So I took care of that, guys. You're going to want to get over there. We're doing live group video calls over there, guys. You can jump in and chat with the entire community. You can see each other. You can talk to each other. You can hear each other instead of just typing on a keyboard on Discord or something. We're offering something over there that no other Discord or Patreon service is providing, guys. We're opening a window for everyone to get together as a community and talk via video chat. It's a phenomenal thing we're doing. It's wildly popular over there. You can also schedule live one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. Sorry, guys, the painkillers are wearing off, so I'm in a lot of pain right now. So yes, so get over to the Patreon, guys. I will be live over there again tonight. And yeah, get the help that you need. Get the help building your exit strategies and all that stuff. Join our community. We have hundreds of people over there. So yeah, the link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. And I will see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Central for the evening live stream. Take care, guys.